Hi, my name's Terry Evans. In this video, I'll be performing a demonstration of the StandardWorks ebook reader, and I'll be using our Charles Dickens library to do that. As a note, I am running the recording software on an iMac, so it'll actually be a little bit snappier or faster than you'll experience on your iPhone or iTouch device, although it is still very close to the same speed. Once you start up one of our libraries, you'll see a list of all the books that's included in it. In this case, these are all the books included in the Charles Dickens library. You can go into the application settings, and in here you can customize the look of the application according to your desires. If you go into the fonts, colors, margin, and alignment area, in here you can adjust anything you want about the look while you're reading a chapter. You can adjust the font size and style according to your desires. You can also go in and modify the colors. If you want the background to be white, you just pick on the page color and say white. The text color, you pick on it, and that's going to just default it back to the standard black color. And for your note color, you can add the notes that are in line. Let's pick blue. You can also adjust the margins, the left and the right side of the page. You can bring those in or out according to what you would prefer, and also the amount of spacing between the paragraphs. The other option you can do is adjust the color theme. In here, this will change the top and the bottom toolbars on almost all of the screens to be anything you want. You make them blue, violet, anything in there. There's quite a few color choices to pick from if you want. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and leave those black. There's several other options in here you can play with and toggle according to how you'd like it to be shown. At the list of books, if you're to click on a book, you'll then be shown a list of the chapters in that book, and then I'll take you into the actual where you can actually read the chapter. This applies the custom colors you've picked in the application settings. In this case, we just did white with the black text, but it'll actually show up with anything you've picked there. Clicking on these left and right arrow keys, arrow buttons at the top, will navigate you to the other chapters in that book. In this case, there were 3 chapters, so it'll let you go back and forth between those chapters easily. That way, if you get done reading a chapter, you just click on that and you're right at the next chapter ready to go. Now, the StandardWorks ebook reader does remember where you're at in each book. If I'm done reading for now in this book, I need to go back to the list of chapters. You'll see the animated bookmark there appear. Or what you can do is click on the books down here at the bottom and go all the way back to the main books view. Again, the bookmark appeared, and you come back to the list of books. Now, if I go back into that same book, you'll see the bookmark went away, and I got restored to the exact location where I was at the last time I was reading that book. Once in here, the auto-scrolling features. If you click on this icon down here at the bottom, this takes you to the auto-scrolling toolbar, which appears. The leftmost toolbar is the leftmost button, is the tilt based, and unfortunately I can't demonstrate that on the iMac. By clicking it, once it's enabled, it'll turn blue, and if you take the top of your iPhone or iTouch device and gently lean it towards you, the text will start scrolling up the screen. If you take the top of your device and gently lean it away from you, it'll actually slow down, and it'll even go in reverse if you want to. There is an option in the application settings to reverse the tilt direction. So tilting it away from you would speed it up, much like an accelerator. Think of an accelerator on in a car. The other option you can use is a timed based scrolling. The way that works is you say I want to start playing, and it'll start scrolling up the screen, and then this adjusts the speed, so it's a constant speed. It's not adjusted based on the tilt of the device. It's just a fixed speed that you can control here. You click on the Go ahead and pause that and click on the X to exit the auto scrolling toolbar. The highlighting mechanism that's built into the StandardWorks ebook reader is extremely powerful. Once in here, you have a palette of 12 background colors, you have a palette of 12 foreground colors, and you have an underline, a bold, and an italicize option, as well as an eraser. For example, if you want to highlight the text in red, you just now tap on your starting word and your ending word, and anything between those 2 words will be changed to the red text color. If you just want to underline something, you can go in and turn the colors off, pick the underline option, and then just pick your starting word and your ending word, and now you've underlined all those words in that range. If you want to erase your highlighting, you just pick on your starting word again and your ending word, and everything between those 2 will have all the highlighting options removed. If you just want to apply like a yellow highlighter to something, we'd pick on the yellow background color. Let's leave everything else the default. Pick a starting word, scroll down and pick an ending word, and now everything between those two words has our yellow background or highlighter applied to it. A very powerful system. The other two options that are available here is a bookmark system. Clicking on bookmarks will go in and display a list of all the bookmarks you've created. So let's go ahead and create a bookmark for this paragraph. To create a bookmark or a note, you click on the green add icon. This will pop up. You say, I want to create a bookmark. And you save your bookmark here in that folder. Going back in, this is the one we just barely saved. In the bookmark view, if you click on the edit button at the top, this allows you to rearrange your bookmarks if you want. You can delete the bookmarks. You can also go in and rename the bookmarks with a custom name should you desire to do that. You can also create here on the bottom, there's this add folder. You can create folders and subfolders and store bookmarks in those if you want to create a nice hierarchy to store those in. The other option here is a search option. Let's go ahead and click on that. In this case, let's search for, go ahead and search for the word Christmas until we're done. The way the search engine works is in this entire Charles Dickens library, there were 134 paragraphs that had the word Christmas in it, and they're all displayed here. You'll notice that any of your search terms are displayed in bold, so you can see the context of them. So if you're looking for a specific paragraph, it's easy to do that. Let me click back in here. Now what you can do is search for all the words. So you could do like Christmas story, or in this case let's do New Year for fun, since we know that appears there. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in. This has found 26 matches in the entire library where the word new and the word year appears together in the same paragraph. And in this case you can see where the word year is here, the word new is here, and it's concatenated those together with ellipses. Phrase search lets you search for any paragraph where the actual phrase new year appears. In this case, these are the ones. There are a lot more search options here you can invoke. There's even an advanced search page you can use that brings up a built-in web page. So let me go back in there really fast. So once you've found a search, to navigate to any of those paragraphs, all you do is just merely click on it and instantly you'll be taken right there. Once you're at a paragraph, just like a bookmark, if you want to create a custom note, you can click on the green icon, do create note. In here you can say, I like this paragraph, whatever you want to apply, type in there. And then you can also pick a custom icon color and a style that will be displayed. So let's go with a blue heart and save that. An application tip, there are several of these that will appear off and on to explain the main features. You'll only see those ones. And you can see that the little blue heart has been appears here. Clicking on the icon will toggle between the icon and the actual text you've typed in. If you want to go in and modify your note, you can just click on the green plus icon and edit the note that way. Once you've searched for a phrase, these two arrows on the bottom of the bottom toolbar will be enabled. What this lets you do is iterate through the search results. So in this case we searched for the phrase New Year. Clicking on this will take us to the next place where the word New Year appears, the next paragraph in the entire library. So if you're looking for something specific, you don't have to go back into the search every time. You can just click these arrows and iterate through your search results. Again, our little animated bookmark that keeps track of exactly where you're at. And if you were in the middle of reading a chapter and you were to exit the application, when you restart the application, you'll come back to the exact same location where you were at previously. It remembers the book and the chapter and also the exact location in that chapter where you were at. I hope you've enjoyed this quick little demonstration of the StandardWorks ebook reader program. Thank you.